I'm Troy Kirby with a quick look at the 2022 Washington State legislative session. The House Finance Committee heard several bills aimed at tax breaks incentives, including breaks on business and occupation taxes and taxes on adult as well as baby diapers.
Payment card processing company may take a deduction from the B&O tax owed for interchange fees and network fees received by persons other than the payment card processing company.
The Workforce Education Investment Act that we passed in 2019 was incredibly important to increase the workforce supply. Particularly nowadays when we have very much of a shortage of healthcare workers. How is the loss of these monies in the workforce education investment going to advance the interests of the people of the state?
Representative Chop, I so appreciate that question. I'm not sure that's a question our nonpartisan staff on the Finance Committee could appropriately answer.
The loss of revenue to the workforce education account in fiscal year 23 would be $3 million, and the next biennium it would be a total of $8 million.
So Tracy, the 3 and the 8 million that shows in the fiscal note, that's not money that's actually being collected now. That's a projection by the department of how much they would if they did the enforcement and were able to collect on these that they're currently not paying, correct?
Correct.
As a small business owner, I have no choice but to rely on debit and credit cards. To put this in context, in 2021, our tiny business processed 45,223 debit and credit card transactions. Each of these transactions cost me about 3% to access the system, which is significant when you consider my profit margin is around 4%. Without this bill, the taxes on the credit and debit card process would nearly double.
As some of you who are business owners know, when a business accepts an electronic payment today, a fee is applied. But that fee actually consists of 3 parts: a processing fee, a network fee, and an interchange fee. What this bill does is clarify that payment processors pay the B&O tax on the processing fee they collect. That processing fee is the only portion of that overall transaction fee that the processor actually receives when an electronic transaction occurs with a merchant.
I appreciate the opportunity to testify on Senate Bill 5459. The Department is neutral with concerns. DOR believes strongly in a tax code that is fair, simple, and administrable. The fundamental idea of the B&O for the last 89 years is that we tax gross income and we don't deduct the cost of doing business. Senate Bill 5459 erodes that foundational principle. While we appreciate the sub-bill brought forward in Senate Ways and Means and the willingness of proponents to engage with us, we continue to believe the bill verges on a very slippery slope.
My name is Molly Firth, and I'm here on behalf of Westside Baby, which is a diaper bank located in King County. Westside Baby collects donations from the community and redistributes them to families in need throughout Western King County. Westside Baby also uses discounted purchasing partnerships to buy diapers, wipes, and other essential items for babies and children. We are just one of the diaper banks working hard to address diaper need. So diaper need is defined as the lack of sufficient supply of diapers to keep a baby dry, clean, and healthy. And they are extraordinarily expensive. If you have a new baby, you are aware of how expensive diapers are. This pandemic has been really challenging for families, especially because diapers have even become more expensive. The inflation has made them 12% more expensive during the pandemic, which is just making it even worse. Westside Baby distributed 2.4 million diapers in 2020, which was almost 1 million more diapers than in 2019, which really just shows the need. So this bill exempts diapers from sales tax in our state, and it would recognize the burden of how expensive it is to provide the basics for our families.
Thank you for watching the 2022 Washington State legislative session.